What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Where the Locals Skate. I am your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know locals around the world on and off the board. And today we have another local in the house. His name is Jose Castillo. Thanks for joining us today, man.
What's good, bro?
Thanks for coming in, man.
Gotcha.
First question I always ask everybody is, what city are you representing?
Well, I'd pretty much say Hacienda Heights, I guess, yeah. That's a city to rep.
That's a city to rep?
Hacienda Heights.
All right. What city did you grow up in? Is that the same?
Whittier, actually.
Oh, you grew up in Whittier? Damn.
Just until I was in 3rd, 4th grade, and then I came to Hacienda Heights.
Okay. When was the first time you picked up a skateboard?
Pretty much, damn. I think I was 8th grade, man. Yeah,
8th grade?
I was just hanging out with the wrong crowd, yeah, and then just got on the board and I just rode it. I think actually I had a better story when I was younger. I was 11, and I was at the park and some kid had a board and I tried to ollie on it and it smacked me right here.
Oh, okay.
And I had a fucking fat ass
Yeah.
it
a
just
knot.
a bump right here, and then my dad picked me up and I had my sweater covering it, and he's like,
What happened?
What happened? And I was like, fuck.
Here, let me show you. It was a skateboard.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think that's where it started for sure.
Hey, but it didn't deter you away from the board. It made you want.
I was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
I was so young and it was random because I was at the park. But
yeah. That's
it was a
cool.
good experience.
That sounds like, yeah, I mean, that's a good life lesson not to let that happen again.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So, do you remember your first skateboard? When you really started skating that you could remember?
So pretty much my first official board was my homie Isaiah. We were walking from school, I think. It was 8th grade or high school. I think it was high school, freshman year.
Do we have somebody else that found a board? No.
It was I had no say. It was just
okay.
We're just walking home. And
yes.
We're taking this different route, and there's just two boards.
Two boards
of the porch, and he's been telling me, hey, you need to get a board.
Yeah.
But I was young and money was different, so
it is different when you were younger, yeah.
But yeah, he pretty much jumped over.
So you found the boards.
We found the boards.
You found the boards.
Allegedly found the
boards.
You found the boards, okay, and then
yeah, he basically just hopped over, grabbed them, we booked it. I hopped on the board and pretty much I had a board from
this
there.
was over hopefully long enough that you can't still get charged for this, so yeah.
It was a long...
I'm kidding.
Talking about 2014.
I think it's a 10-year grace period?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think we're chilling.
So after finding those skateboards, did you ride them right away and just go to the what happened after that?
It was just kind of like a dream come true. I had to hide it from bringing it inside,
Okay.
Showing my parents something, something.
Yeah, they're like, where'd you get that from?
Where'd I get it?
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much just it was an eye opener at the time. Not having a mental state of mind, being so young, you don't really know where you're at. But
right.
Just that kind of was a period where I was like, okay.
You said this was 8th grade, right?
Yeah, 8th grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because around that time, once I graduated, I was able to walk to school.
Right.
Because I asked,
You graduating in 8th grade or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, going to high school.
And pretty much.
Use the board to get to school.
Pretty much, and then it was just.
The skateboard was the best transportation to me because, you could use a bike, yeah, but if there were shortcuts, for me, I can throw a skateboard over a fence so fast that you can't toss a bike over the fence. So you got to go around, and to me, skateboard was the best transportation.
Straight up. Even though sometimes it'll kind of fail you,
It can. Bearing might pop. You might hit a rock. You might hit a rock and go down in front of a bunch of cars crossing the street. May or may not happen to me, but yeah, whatever.
Many times.
Yeah. And I just get up and I laugh because I know everybody in the cars are laughing at me anyway, so I might as well just join them.
But,
yeah.
But yeah, pretty much that's
how you got on the board.
That's pretty much how it came. Yeah.
Came down. Are you goofy or regular?
goofy.
Goofy footed?
I used to think I was regular or like regular because like somehow from the start I pushed regular, like normal stance.
Okay.
But my goofy stance would always be Mongo, like
Oh.
always. But I didn't know like
See?
some of my tricks came easier goofy, but I didn't know like the stances really meant.
I'm also like the guy that grew up pushing Mongo myself, but I got so good at knowing how to put my foot in a heel flip position so fast with that kind of push that it was almost like better for me to do heel flips. But once I learned how to push regular, then I had to learn how to adjust my weight and everything. It was a whole transition.
And then you tighten your truck, you loosen your truck. It's like, wait, what?
I usually keep my stuff pretty much the same all the time, but yeah, because I want to learn the way I skate my board, whatever I set it at. So yeah, but I did have a phase when I was a kid where I thought tighter was better, but nowadays it's just like sometimes if the truck comes, sometimes it comes naturally.
Yeah, I'll say this: don't skate mids. I don't know if anyone here skates mids.
Mids?
I just got some mid-sized trucks, and they just like
they don't work for you.
They don't work. They just like I loosen them or like I'll tighten them, and then like maybe 30 minutes later.
Mids. What brand is that?
And they're Independence. My first Independence. No offense.
No. I skate Independence too. So also this is my first Independence too. And what I noticed with indies that their turn radius is kind of sharp. Yeah. So I don't know if that is that the issue you're having.
It's just like I feel like it's like the Kingpin. Like where I bought it at Borders basically. The Victor told me that it was like just mids. They usually just like the Kingpin doesn't like
set right.
Yeah, like. Okay. Once you screw it in, like it'll be loose. So then, like
I get you. Yeah, I get you. You never get really that tight squeeze that you need.
Exactly. So
I feel what you're saying. Yeah, because
lows and highs, I'm still new to that. So
okay, yeah.
Lows. Tell you this, it's just hard to find the mini lows.
Yeah.
That's
why I got the mids, and they were on sale. So I was like, fuck.
Okay. Going back to when you first started skating and you just got on the board and. Jamming around with the homies in 8th grade. When was the first time that you started actually trying to do tricks and stuff like ollies and shove-its?
I want to say like end of freshman year.
Okay.
Because that's one thing I didn't even know. Like you had to clean your bearings or fucking.
Well, yeah.
Change your trucks.
You're just running with I
didn't even know the directions were.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a moment where I was actually writing them fucking.
No way. There's no way you can't. Yeah. Oh, you must have felt crazy.
Holy So I actually had someone say like, "Hey, man, they're not the right way." And I was
That's not the right way. That's so crazy.
I really had no knowledge like getting into it. Like this is end of freshman year.
And then at the time, there's no friends that skated besides the guy that hopped the fence. We won't say his name to get him in trouble.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. I want to say like he got me the board at the time, and like it was always in my life. 8th grade, graduating 8th grade, and then on to freshman. Mm-hmm. But I think my freshman year was when like I met a certain like person or a group who actually like skated like since probably before me, which made it like okay. Like, I want to be like them.
Right.
Definitely like them because they're my age and they're fucking doing tray flips and they're back-180 stairs and I'm over here pushing Mongo,
Pushing Mongo. Did they say anything about that? Because nobody fucking told me. Sorry for listening, but yeah.
I mean, nobody told me, but I definitely had to figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
They were just there, like, it was just good to have friends, people like that. I mean, not in all the ways were good. But, like, not all the ways are bad.
I mean, of course not. Well, we all go through everything in life. And to me, like, I mean, a lot of people say, I wish I could change things. But to be honest, if you change things in your life, it's just going to change who you are as a person. Exactly. And to me, like, I everything I went through in my life obviously brought me to this particular moment. So I guess I wouldn't change anything. I might have told myself to be a little bit smarter about things. But, like, life is a whole lesson to everybody. So ups and downs all the way through, and just know when to be positive and enjoy the highs when you can.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's one thing I missed out being young for sure. Just not really seeing what I really had. Just kind of always thinking.
Well, you're seeing it now,
like,
and you're still young. You're still young, dude. Like, and you're still young, bro. Trust me, you got a lot of life to live. And take it from me, I'm in my 40s. I don't know how old you are.
26.
26. Okay, yeah. So I mean, trust me, dude. You got. It's gonna be a ride. But if you start listening to people that are older and have some knowledge, you'll have less bumps on the way.
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
That's how life's been so far. But definitely back then, it was just different. And I don't know. But I did start doing tricks like, I think it took me like a year and 6 months to learn a kickflip, but like a rocket flip at the time, you know?
Well,
but like, it was just, I remember the motion was just like kick down, pop.
Kick down, pop.
Well, all I had was a rocket ollie. I mean, for all that time I had was a rocket ollie, and then learned how to kickflip, and then that was pretty much like the stepping stone. After freshman year, it was like, I met more people, and like I was just living life like with skating back then. Nowadays, it's more like I have it like all these years of skateboarding. Not that I have all of it, but I have what I gained. So, like I know that I can make the most of it, but it's not just about, I want to go pro or I want to fucking make millions or something. It's like the comfortability. I can go to a park and just kind of like doing yoga for some people, you know. I just go to the park and just skate, kind of just release my mind, feel better, you know. Nowadays, at least.
So kickflip was the first. After you developed the kickflip, how did that go down?
It was weird, like, you know. I'm talking about like, I would sneak out of my house. I would tell my parents, "Hey, I'm gonna go buy chips at the donut shop up the street," and like sneak my board through the back around.
Okay,
you couldn't take your.
I couldn't
just take it. No, yeah,
okay.
I had to sneak it all around.
Wow.
And then run up.
I bet you there's people out there that can relate to this story.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. So and then what happened?
Pretty much just ran. And I would just run up, and then just so they wouldn't hear anything, because eventually they knew. But it's just like a little alleyway behind the donut shop, which nowadays is dangerous as hell. But I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're starting to skate. But
you were back there practicing kickflips.
Yeah, it was more open, and it wasn't like how it is now. But I would just be doing ollies for like 20 minutes, and then just get my chips, go home.
Wow.
It wasn't really like going to the park, or we didn't even have parks at the time until Fourth developed later on, though.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was almost going to be my next question. So growing up, there was no skate parks until how old were you?
Probably like junior year.
Okay.
I mean, before junior year, I would go to West Covina. I would take the bus, or I would just mission it over there.
Another West Coast
story. Just good times with the night lights, especially when I heard about it. But
I
was just like this random kid coming like random times, leaving random times. Didn't really know anybody. But once Fourth opened, like around my junior year, I was more... not really a local at Westco. I knew it existed, but like I wouldn't really like head there too much. But Fourth developed, and then they had like a contest and shit. Oh. And it was like from the city or something, and like I think I participated, and then it was like I think Steve if you guys know Steve participated, and then this local Nick Martinez participated. Because we were the only three that actually got a medal. Okay. So, like...
Who's Steve? Steve...
Curly Fried.
Yeah, Curly Fried.
Okay, shout out.
Steve Mercado, he was there. So, I think, we were already friends, I guess. But I had met him before at Westco, and we kind of met, like... It's kind of like this. So kind of like knuckleheads. Like, it was... I had developed some type of skating, I'm guessing. So, like, around, like, junior year, like after Fourth, like I started going to Westco. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I'm just not sure.
That's okay.
I'm gonna chime in real quick on you being at Westco, dude. You were noticed, dude. We always saw, like, the one thing we always noticed about you is you had style, you had tricks, and you were just mellow and cool as fuck, dude.
That's cool.
Me being a West Covina local, seeing you were just always like, you were just to yourself. You would just come in and leave like sometimes. I remember seeing them.
It started very weird. Like, before I met Steve, it was like, okay, we'll say junior year, or like we'll say sophomore year. when I had just met a group of people in West Covina. The group was called Cheap Fun. I don't know if any of you guys remember.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
And it was just a group of like kids that went to like West Covina High, and I don't know how I kind of just got myself affiliated with them.
Mm-hmm.
We went to LA, and like it was gnarly. Like I didn't know Steve, I didn't know you guys, like I didn't know anybody but them, and like that's how I think it grew. Like I would hang out with them, hang out at Westco, but then I drifted away from that because it was just like they were different, you know. Like I was from, well, I grew up in Whittier and then moved to Hacienda Heights, and skateboarding wasn't even around that time. So,
Right.
Yeah, it was just definitely different. But once I met Steve, it was just like, okay, like I kind of knew who Listo was, and Peralta, and like Bernal, all the locals like Black, Shay, seeing everything that happened, like Daniel Martinez. I don't know if you guys remember Daniel. Dominguez too, but Martinez.
I don't think I remember Martinez. I probably have to see a face to recognize him.
He was a local there for sure, but I would skate with him too before even like the whole Steve stuff. So right up until like the whole fourth competition, they opened it, and it's like, hey, we have a new skate park. Like we skated it. It's not like I was doing anything gnarly. I think I did like a boneless down the drop at fourth, and then I think I did like a grind, and then like Steve was doing some stuff, and then the guy that won was Nick Martinez. He did like a switch from big into the bank.
Okay.
And it's pretty sick. It was just like a meadow, and like, they're just taking pictures, and they had like food and stuff. But
that's cool.
That's pretty much how like it evolved into like something else. Cause then after that, I would just skate Westco. I was still in high school, so saying that I would have to hide my board and stuff, like I would just like.
No, you should. You just now. That's not the same board, obviously, right?
No,
all the way into this time. But you still had to hide skateboarding from the parents.
Yeah, just like dad wasn't hyped. Mom.
They wanted you to be in school and doing something different.
I understood that, but I was still doing it. I had to go to school, but like
that's crazy to have parents like that. Now, why do you think that the parents wanted that for you? Did they have that education, or?
They definitely didn't have the education.
And so they wanted you to have it.
Yeah, it was more like
they were
Yeah, I feel like they just, because I was the second child, so like my sister was definitely showing the example, like from the get go. But me on the second hand, it was more like, okay, high school happened.
Right.
I got off like the Nintendo DS, and I got off like little games with like random friends, and then met different type of people, and it was like, okay, they don't hang out and play games all day. They fucking go skate, and then they smoke and shit.
Oh, okay, they get outside, like, they're living life, and you're like, wow, this is interesting.
Like what's OG? You know?
That's me. What are you talking about?
Like Fire Kush, like all those like random strings back in the day.
Oh, okay. So but okay, back. Let's take it a little bit back. What's your board setup like today?
Usually 8.5 to 8.75.
8.75.
I don't know the indie size yet, but from like Thunders, because I would say Thunders a lot before. 149s.
Okay, what's your favorite truck that you rocked?
Indies right now. I know I'm having a struggle with the mids, but I don't know, the Thunders. I just wanted something new. Indies have a little more weight to them, and like. It kind of makes you want to pop, you know?
That's
crazy, you have to work for your fucking pop. So it's like, fuck.
Okay, these are things that, like, to me, like, a truck, like, mostly I notice is maybe, like, how low to the ground they are and the turn radius. And then my favorite thing is, like, on a truck is to have enough meat on the damn hanger so I'm not scraping my kingpin or shaving down my bolt. Now, I'm kind of looking for all that in a truck in a way, but... Like, I have my favorite in a lot of different trucks. Like, there's, I skated the mags, the tensors. Those things are like butter on curbs.
I think
but they're low and they turn fast. You know, they have
a truck back in the day that had the perfect meat and everything. But, like you said, they were a little bit chunky and heavy. It'd be the Furies.
The Furies?
That's the only reason I learned how to ollie high, because they were heavy. So they made you have to learn how to ollie, but...
Yeah,
they were one of the greatest trucks.
It does benefit to have like a heavy truck and then go to a light truck, because all of a sudden you get like a flight deck with a height or whatever.
I'm
VX
low hollows indies. I mean, I had to order those all the way from the East Coast because I found a shop called Tri-City Skate out there. I had to order them from them. To skate lows and their hollows and their light, best thing you'll ever do, dude.
I'd say like best place for gear, probably San Diego. When I went to San Diego, I went to a skate shop out there. Insane, like it looks like it would be like in San Francisco or something. You know?
Right.
Just like in this like industrial, like in the end, like they just have like a whole bunch of properties.
It's kind of like walking into the Rux up in San Diego.
Yeah, like I just remember that's like the last time I was like, oh shit, like at a skate park, like at a not a skate park, a fucking skate shop.
Yeah.
Besides Borders West Covina, which is supporting right now like a lot. Thank you, but
okay. Let's finish with your board setup. What wheels are you rocking right now?
OJ's.
OJ's. Okay.
Victor from Borders actually shot me them, and honestly,
is that your local skate shop now?
Yeah. Well, just recently, a while ago, he just started like a little team.
Okay.
Including me and Brandon Villegas. I don't know if you guys know.
So you're getting shot flow from...
Yeah.
Shout them out, Borders?
Borders Westco, and it's in the Westco Mall, I know.
Okay. No, it's all good.
But they got good reputation. Victor's been there for years. Like,
yes.
He'll take care of you. He knows everything. And he has a sick-ass little cassette set up in the corner, you know?
Yeah.
I give it to Borders Westco. I do shop there a lot when it comes to like shoes and boards.
And I know right now prices are up, but like, dude, they have clothing-wise, they have Brixton, they have like just high-end stuff too, you know?
Yeah,
and
people
like,
need to know that in case they, you know, if they're
money?
If they're in that area,
money.
If they're in that area and they want to go shopping,
like I think I picked up 2 pairs of Jocelyn's for $70 right there.
Oh yeah, and if you're a skater, definitely like the shoe sale. Yeah, the shoe sale section is your best friend. Like before, I used to work there too, so like it's just like crazy, like the history between them and now, like okay, like we want to like support you. Even a board is like more than anything because a board is expensive nowadays, so it's like fuck, and like it doesn't matter like what it is. Like I actually like the shapes right now. They made new designs, so
I think boards are actually been like behind on. I think they're actually where they should be nowadays, unfortunately, because everything has been going up nowadays, and it's about time. Unfortunately, I hate to be the guy to say, yeah, we need to pay more for boards, but yeah, all the companies are paying more for everything else and inflation. So, yeah. I mean, it just makes sense just to keep, but only because that I'm supporting the skaters that are rocking the skateboards as well, you know. So that's what I want to support.
Like the ones that made the choice to actually get that pro deck. Like before, I would love to get pro decks because you know I want to support Julian Davidson or I want to support. Let's see, like I used to support like Toy Machine heavily. Axel Kreisberg, I wanted to support him. Lizzie.
So I love that the fact that you support your local skaters. What would be your local skate shop?
Borders West Covina for sure.
Borders?
Yeah, it's been like.
That's the same place that you bought this first board, right?
Yeah, I pretty much. My mom bought me the board at Borders, and it was a complete, and pretty much complete. Came with like whatever was on it, and it was really nice of her to get me it, but the only bad thing was that the complete came with like these switch trucks, switch wheels, and they weren't good.
They weren't good, huh?
Yeah.
But the board was still good, right?
Yeah, the
DGK.
Board was, DGK. It was like a SpongeBob remade graphic.
Dope. And now that's your local skate shop today?
Yeah, to this day I'd say that's where I get all my stuff. I mean, I've been through so many skate shops, but like I don't know, nothing as convenient as Borders for sure.
Okay. Is that the closest to where you're at, or is that just what represents you when you represent that?
Probably like it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
Just because like I would always be in West Covina to skate, but it wasn't really ideal to go to the mall. For like back in the day when
sometimes that's all you got, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't know if some of you guys know Puente Hills Mall, but Puente Hills Mall had like random skate shops with like sale decks $30 sometimes.
Oh, they'd be trying to outprice everybody.
Like Concrete Jungle, you would have The van. I'm surprised Vans came in.
Pyro.
Yeah.
Pyro.
I mean, I don't remember the names, but they were just, you know.
Pyro.
These random little shops. Like, kind of like Zoomies, but like a third-party Zoomies.
Right.
I remember those shops because that's where I used to go shopping.
Blank decks no, actually,
No.
they would put, blanks would actually make their shop name on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember that popped up a lot back
like,
in the kind of what year would that be? 2000s or
Early 2000s, like 2000
Right.
to like 2007, 2008.
Yeah,
Yes.
even like I was like around the Goodwood age. I don't know if anyone.
the Goodwood age. Goodwood.
I think.
Wow, I mean I've never heard that, but I mean I do remember an age where of course me growing up earlier than probably you guys and having decks that wood did get better and better and better
Hell
throughout the
yeah.
years, and now to me I don't know if I don't think it gotten worse unless you're buying something that's not actually skater owned or skater brand, but you know everything seems to be very nice nowadays, you know.
I think it's definitely like the wood material as well, like the deluxe wood. I think that's what it's called, right?
Mhm.
Anything real, anti-hero, crooked, their wood's great.
I know like there's like those like China boards, like the China woods. Like, it's really really thin. I guess you could see like Walmart.
Yeah.
But like that's what like Goodwood was like back then. It was mini logo. Mini fucking logo.
Well, actually, mini logo was
Did pretty
good.
well. They had wheels.
Yeah. they were pretty good because I remember I used to smash them into the corner of the ledges and they wouldn't chip.
Mm.
And I'm like, all right,
But
cool.
those are like the brands that like I was growing up just because price range, like no one could complain. For
Sometimes,
that was $20 boards back in the day.
$20, $30. Wheels are like 15.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like
I used to do the $10 wheels sometimes, and they were the blanks, and they didn't last at all.
Nothing. Yeah.
No, and it tells you when you grow up nowadays. Like now, I know that if you're gonna spend your money, it's better to spend your money on something a little more expensive. It does last a little longer.
Exactly. And
It does, even on shoes and everything. But
Especially shoes.
Yeah.
I'd say especially shoes. But
yeah.
Board wise, yeah, definitely. Was a bunch of random shops until I guess like I started working at Borders West Covina, and I got more experience just gripping boards on daily, just talking to people.
Right.
Didn't work that long. It was like a year, and it wasn't a full-time job, just like a little minimum.
Right.
Part-time.
Part-time.
Yeah.
Were you ever interested in getting like involved with Active West Covina since you were part of West Covina?
I do remember when Borders and Active were like, you know, next to each other.
Right.
They had a little time where it's like,
Oh, it's
shit,
like a battle?
Yeah, like there's two skate shops right next to it. I
Okay.
know Pawn Shop was always in Covina,
Right.
but I was never in that area, so like I have actually to this day never been there, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, I've skated a Pawn Shop board, but pretty good.
Yeah.
But I just actually never been in that region, I guess. I was always West Covina, not Covina.
I got to shop at Pawn Shop one time. Shout out to the 9 Club. I won a gift card, $250. So that's the reason why I went there. And then unfortunately, they had a fire when I went to go shopping there.
That, yeah,
Remember that something happened, unfortunately, but they bounced back and they're up and running. In case anybody's out there and want to shop at Pawn Shop, go check them out. You know, if they're in West Covina.
Well, the one thing I'll give them is they carry some good limited edition stuff.
They're a good shop, man, and I mean, I'm not, I'm the type of person that loves to skate, support every skate shop and everybody that wants to represent where they're from and, their local places. And that's what we're about here. So shout out to them, and of course I got to shout out my skate shop, Two Felons in Whittier.
See, there you go.
Yep, got to shout out my homies,
Felons.
but yeah. But always got to give love to your places. So
Exactly.
you said Borders, right?
Yeah, Borders West Covina for sure has my love.
Yeah.
Even though I've gone to different skate shops, like I'm just like fortunate enough to end where I'm at now.
Yeah, well, it kind of goes full circle, like you said. Isn't that the first place you bought your board, and now you work there, and now you're getting flow,
Exactly.
shop flow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
So life is full of irony, I guess.
I mean, you could say that.
And no, it's cool. I mean, you support these shops for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
it's what you like.
And especially because Borders they had shop decks, like from the get-go, like, I don't know how long, but even when I started, even working there, even just going there and buying the shop deck because it's $30 and, hey,
Right.
like, I had like 5 other homies that supported them just as much as I did, and
That's dope.
you know,
You had a crew?
Yeah, it was bold text, or it would be like, you know, they would do like Thrasher logos, borders on the board.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like, it just it's like the only thing I would say is the durability. If you're skating a lot, like I would say, like when I would skate a lot with the boarders boards, they would just, you know, their time would go by pretty well. But in the sense that you save a board, it's not just boarders but any board.
Right.
Like you have a board for 2 months, just make sure it's on the back of your car or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only reason.
No, they get warped a little bit.
Not in a heat place, because that's one problem that I had a lot, like with my boards. Like, it would just be in my car.
So you they'd give you some flow, and then you keep them in one place, and they get bad.
Yeah, I mean, I still do it now. Like my boards in my car, it's just like a bad habit. You don't want to waste your boards like that.
I mean, yeah, like I have decks in my car only because in case I bump into the pro.
Oh, of course.
So they're only for wall hangers pretty much nowadays. But yeah, so I could see that happening though. I haven't been to many events recently, so I could see like if I probably took them out of the car, they're probably not too great. But if they're listening out here, man, you guys, man, Yuto, Kelly Hart, hello. Got to get some signatures. No, just kidding.
Soon, too, man. Shit.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know, I got a couple of decks in the car ready to get signed. You know what I mean? I'm a collector myself.
But if you're going to skate that deck, just
give
it some love, man.
No, of course. Yeah, don't keep it out in the wild and shit. Leave it out in the rain. Don't do nothing like that. And people, if you have decks out in your garage that you haven't seen in years, go check them out. Make sure they're okay. Jeez. Put them in some plastic, or you know that.
I think that's the biggest mistake we make as skaters. I mean, we just leave our boards on our car because it's like, we make that mistake sometimes where we go to the skate park and we forget that we left our board at home.
Right. No, I've done that where I've traveled all the way to La Puente to meet Peralta, and then come to find out I didn't put my board in the trunk like an idiot, and I'm like,
I remember that.
Well, I'm just kicking it. I guess I'm just having beers and hanging out. So yeah.
I think every skater's done that once in their life, right? Forgotten their board.
I hope not, but damn it, I've made that mistake. Please, yeah. So let's get back into it. Favorite team or favorite pro growing up?
Damn.
What influenced you? Did you have a favorite video, maybe?
Definitely like Baker. I want to say Baker had a lot to do with it. Just like the early days, like heavily Dustin Dolan influence. Just like that type of skating, rails back in the day.
Dustin, he's a man.
Taking a shot, hitting the fucking rail. It's just gnarly. The tattoos, like the lifestyle, the hair. A lot of people said I looked like him too because my hair back in the day was like
kind of crazy.
Yeah. So
okay.
I guess I just look like a crazy person, but.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So favorite pro would be like Dustin Dolan, or who? What about nowadays?
In that era, yeah, Dustin. But nowadays, like.
Any influence today?
Just Leo Romero's still killing it out there.
Okay.
It's insane, posting clips, hitting rails every day.
What about the new generation?
New generation. Not really. Like I've seen Street League and stuff, but like they have it's kind of different. It's because like it's like competition and stuff. But like
you heard about Brandon Hoban?
But yeah, Brandon Hoban. Well, yeah, he's like new generation. Yeah, that was a killer, dude. The rails, the style. Even he's been on Street League and he killed it second.
Yeah.
Which I think he should have won first, but. You know how Street League is.
Yeah,
so close.
Yeah, I mean, it was gnarly, though. He did, what?
Nose grind ollie flip?
That's pretty gnarly, yeah. On the gap rail, yeah, Street League. Fucking all attention on you. Fuck that.
Yeah. I can only imagine Leo in there going up the rails.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah.
That's why, like, I look up to Leo Romero because, like, he's just, like, himself.
Yeah.
He's always, and like his shoes, the Romero's, the Americas.
Have you ever?
Is that the shoe that Americas is what you rock?
Yeah, America, like just cause till forever, dude. Cause like the comfortability, the style, and like the focus it gives you is just,
shout out
just
Soltech.
crazy. Yeah, Soltech. Yeah, these soles are really good. Like the cushion in them, I'm not gonna lie, they upgraded. And like I've been like supporting America for time to see that they have grown like as a shoe, just a shoe, you know.
Right.
So like starting from the Romeros, like that's where I got the influence from Steve. He used to rock Americas a lot.
That's
and,
dope.
I don't know if you've seen the Romeros, but they're like you could literally wear them as a slip-on. They have like 4. Yeah, they have a bunch, and like that shoe, it's like wearing socks, bro.
Soltech was a great fucking shoe brand, man. I swear. Yeah, E-America always. I think Andrew Reynolds, right, was on.
It's crazy to see the older generation of America, and then the newer generation now, because like even Andrew Reynolds being on New Balance, I think, right? New Balance?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit.
He jumped from America to Vans to New Balance,
and
right?
Vans. I understand Vans because Axel Kreisberg is probably one of my favorite skaters, and he skates Vans. And like I've seen the Lizzies, and those are pretty sick too. And I've skated Vans before too, but I don't know. Just
are you more of what is it called? Volcom? What is it called?
Volk?
Yeah, like, I'm more like of a like.
Because I'm more of a cup sole guy.
Like, how do I
right?
say? Yeah.
Because they have Volk and cup sole, right? Is that what they go by?
And like I think it's kind of hard to answer that because like that's why I say the Romeros. They're just like socks and like. It's not like all the other shoes. Like I had skated their Volk lows, and they're actually really fucking solid. Like tough on the sides, kind of bulky, you know, but like not midweight.
I'm a guy that loves a bulky shoe. Growing up in the '90s, but some of these kids nowadays like you said, slip-ons.
Yeah, thinned it out.
Right, like it's crazy that people can actually jump down some stairs or whatnot.
And oh no, I feel the pain though for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's just Soltech. Okay. Doing good right now.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Definitely, yeah.
So, shout out to them, man. Keeping your feet.
Yeah, America. I actually just received 3 shoes from Steve Clare. He's like a sales rep from America.
Okay.
And
shout out.
Yeah, man. Honestly,
he sent you some shoes.
Victor actually sent the word to him. And,
okay.
He hit me up and he was like, "What shoes do you want to try?" And I was like, "For real?" like for real?
Victor.
From Borders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he did me a solid. Talked to him, and he was fortunate enough to send me the shoes. And I've skated one pair already, which was the low Volks, and they're like this new design. That's what I'm saying. Like they kind of got like a midweight champion now. You know, it's like go like the.
So you're kind of testing out some shoes that haven't came out yet, or would you say?
No, they have already.
Okay, but they're giving them to you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm taking it as like, okay, I got some shoes, I can still skate. I need to do something with this though. Like
put out a little part.
Yeah, like not more, and also like show everybody what I really think America is myself.
That's dope. That's what they want though.
And I'm pretty sure that's better than hey, just go to the skate park and do 100 kickflips on our shoes, you know? No,
yeah,
I'll show them the real experience for sure.
That's dope.
It's a gnarly shit.
I mean, if you want to like, this is a time to help us out and help you out, and then maybe we could put this out on the show that you're gonna be using their shoes, and like I don't know, like everybody, we could all scratch each other's back here. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
in words.
Julian Davidson just got a colorway of the Gammas. I don't know if anyone's heard of the America Gammas.
Well, we're letting people know.
Really great shoe, but here, let's take them off.
Oh shit, he's got a new pair on right now. Yes, but, freshies.
These are the Gammas, pretty much. Julian Davidson, great colorway. Just
I like
great
the all
shoe.
black. I like the sole.
Reminds me of what is it? Brian Herman's
the G Code.
The G Code.
Yeah, that was always my favorite shoe.
That shit.
Yes.
I heard.
Dude, I like the gold on it.
When I heard the G Codes are coming back though, but with his own brand, I was like, wow. But they are a little different though. But
I want to try those. I think it's called the Hour's Yours.
Yeah.
I want to try them just to try them, but I don't know. I'm up in the air with it.
We're gonna see what's
Hey,
up.
dude. Well,
I was an American person because I skated the what was his name? I skated the G codes. I skated the Leos. I skated the Jesus.
Yeah, damn. Sues.
Dude, the Jesus are nice.
Yeah.
They're like little. They're like.
I skated the Reynolds.
Reynolds
are good.
Yeah, the Reynolds 6, I think.
I had
the
American
I came in late, so
Reynolds.
Reynolds
Yeah.
6.
I don't think I ever skated like Reynolds or like classic ones like Americas. Because
Mhm.
I just at the time it was like, where the fuck do I get them?
Yeah.
I think the last time I think when there is a skate lab in
Simi Valley.
Simi Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to go there a lot, like with Steve, and they would basically let you go in if you just came with like a can to donate, you know?
Yeah, like a
food.
can of food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. Just that's the only place at that time though. It was probably like 2019 that I seen like America's like
Displays.
yeah,
or
like
something,
the actual old ones, like on sale, because on the time frame it was just like
right. What
different.
Etnies was the first skate shoe out there before America, before S. Etnies came
That's
out.
why it's a trip, man.
Yeah.
But if you really look at the logo, all that the whole logo is incorporated off of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Logo.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Tamieto.
Yeah.
It's like foundation, bro style, all those things. I think OJ's, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, when as a little kid, I thought all these companies were individual. But when I
Yeah.
finally learned they were all like sister companies, I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
it takes a little bit, but yeah, I didn't know that some companies were like two companies at the same time.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, what? But yeah.
Like Baker and Death Wish.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Growing chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
that was it.
Growing up is like a Grom, you're just like,
Isn't
I like chocolate.
Isn't flipping? Oh well, flipping. Sorry.
No,
flip.
flip is
Flip. I know. I said flipping. Sorry, but I was like, that's a video.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what an idiot. Yeah.
Eh.
No. But yeah.
Someone told me that.
Excuse me.
Someone told me that Girl and Chocolate. It was like recently I heard it was the reason why like the team riders are on it is like by race.
Oh come on.
I don't know about that.
That's why I'm like.
Well, whoever said that is fucking wrong. Because I wouldn't be supporting a company that I thought that chose their riders in that way.
I think
Because skateboarding to me, like there's no race in it.
Exactly.
The race is to be who's better or who's good or who's on the skateboard and killing it, style, whatever.
It is
That's-
ironic.
But I mean, come on now, like there's no way to me that you
Well,
know.
I mean, it's like a skateboard. I look at it like when it comes out to gender too. I'm like, I don't think gender exists in skateboarding. You just look at someone like, that's a skateboarder. They
Right.
put in the work. They're doing the hard
They're
tricks.
all doing the same thing we
Like-
had to do
like
to
when
learn
you-
how to do an ollie.
When you're like, in the car and you see someone skating and they have a Baker board back in the day, and you're just like, oh shit, Baker.
Baker. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, but then you go, "Duh, they know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's different.
That's why. I've just been watching too much Gifted Hater. I don't know if anyone knows that.
No, I don't even like the word.
He's just another
What
podcaster.
the hell?
Yeah.
Oh well, we don't represent hate on this podcast.
He's
Let me
gifted.
tell you.
He's gifted though.
Is he a good skater? Or?
no, he's just gifted at hating.
Wait,
He's gifted at hating. Well,
I thought you say he was gifted to skateboard.
no.
Are you talking about Hater? Like the Instagram name Hater?
No,
He does dolphin flip down Hollywood 16 board
His
slide.
name's Gifted Hater.
Oh,
no,
okay.
stop plugging his name on my show. Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to already fucking bleep his
No,
name out
I know.
3
It's
times.
gonna be like, bleep,
My
bleep.
bad.
Bleep 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 bleep
It
bleep.
sounds like a Morse code message.
Hello.
Good street league information though, for sure. That's what I think.
Yeah, sounds like that other guy that used to be the Manny Buster.
Oh.
man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Who cares?
Buster.
Who?
Rick.
Chain wreck.
Oh,
Yeah, but we don't
my.
want to go there.
No.
Anyways, so on to the next subject, because I want to know: are you a type of skater that loves to listen to music while you skate, or do you love to hear your board?
No, I mean, recently I've been confused about that. I mean, I've been trying to listen to music, but It's hard.
It's hard.
Probably just like
you just like to have no music.
No
just
music.
That's crazy.
Just because I don't know, like it's
distracting you.
No, just like sometimes it's motivating, but like
I feel like sometimes if I'm just on a flow, if I have some good music going, sometimes I get my shit going good. But
back in the day, it was fucking awful because the wires and all that shit.
Exactly what I had a problem with too.
Nowadays,
I got the
exactly.
wireless and it's chill, but I have to have one in and not the other because I have to know if somebody's actually yelling at me to get the hell out of the way, or
exactly.
I don't want to run into somebody.
So that's why it's like that's a very, hard topic because I do and don't, but music's fucking great.
Yeah,
music's great.
What was bumping in your earpiece if you're actually listening to music?
Like Beach House, a lot of Beach House. I don't know if anyone knows Beach House.
I've never heard of Beach House.
I never heard of Beach House either, but
it's like
I want to check it out now that you like it.
Alternative indie. There's I think Lemon Glow is a good song.
Okay.
Space Song is a popular one.
Okay.
But it's just really like indie.
So Beach House
alternative.
Is a band or it's just the genre of music?
No, I guess it's like a band. Yeah.
It's a band. Okay.
I've seen them perform before. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, sometimes when you see stuff live, it just kind of brings you and hooks you in.
Well, I grew up with early 2000 indies like Vampire Weekend.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's
you
way
know that
too
one
bad
too.
For me,
I've
heard them before, but
okay.
I grew up in that scene where those early indies because indie was great.
Because I don't even listen to that much music. Like music is so there's so much genres.
Right.
It's so hard to choose nowadays. You going out.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be a part of just one. You produce your own music.
Yeah, I got into it not at a young age, but like around 18, 17. It was me and Steve pretty much
Okay.
I didn't do it with him, but he kind of just introduced it into me, and then I was like, holy shit, kind of just skating, this is sick as fuck,
Is this something that you would put in your own videos and stuff?
Sometimes, yeah, but the majority would just be to have another skill, basically. I knew I like doing things, playing games, skating, stuff like that.
Okay.
But with music, it was just there's so much to learn. That's why there's a whole college class or course or degree for it, But
okay.
Not having that education, I still find it insanely amusing.
You went to school for this?
Not specifically for music, but I definitely would.
Okay.
That's something I do plan in the future, but
Okay.
definitely gotta have multiple hobbies.
Oh, for sure. And speaking of that, any advice you would give to the younger generation coming up?
Yeah, just a lot of stuff that they probably already heard from me. I actually was blessed to be with a young crowd, I guess. I was working in La Habra for a minute, and I met a lot of people because I was next to a skate park. And
La Habra skate park?
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked in a liquor store, and pretty much I met a lot of cool people, just regular people.
On Whittier Boulevard?
Yeah, I think it was on La Habra Boulevard.
Okay.
Craft Beer King.
Yeah,
Craft Beer Kings? Oh!
Yeah, and I worked there for 3...
That's a big,
years.
Actual, huge thing, actually.
Okay,
so you worked there. We'll get into that, but so working by the skate park or...
Yeah, it was cool. Not really cool hearing the bad stories that happened.
At La Habra?
Yeah, just...
sorry, La Habra, but damn it.
I mean, that's why they have
I love that place. I mean, yeah, they have to have security nowadays, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to wear helmets, unfortunately, if you go there.
Honestly, at the time with no helmets, when we would skate there the nights, it was one of the greatest parks ever.
Dude, we had some good times there. I've had a lot of great times at that park.
Oh, the night times? I forgot about that.
Dude.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. They had lights.
Mm-hmm. No, they still do.
The local scene was different. I actually dislocated my thumb at La Habra.
Is that what it looks like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Tell the story.
So it's freaking crazy, actually. I was with my friends. We're just skating La Habra at night, and I guess I was just skating too fast. There's a little bowl.
Mm-hmm. In the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the bowl in the middle.
Yeah, the little bowl, and I aired into it. But as I aired into it,
Okay.
Someone was rolling in, and the other kid was dropping in.
Damn, so like a double one.
So it was like triple.
Triple.
Yeah, triple whammy.
Damn.
And I guess like when I got up, like I felt like a numb pain on my thumb, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And
dislocated.
Shit was like that, man.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it was like some weird guys like trying to like fight with my homie at the time too. Like they were like, "Bro, he just dislocated his shit." Like, you know, like, don't get all mad because we fucking collided.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Like
one guy was like, "Oh," and the other
I kind of love the fact that, I mean, La Habra, I can see the fact that, you know, some people there, I've grown up skating there, and luckily I'm maybe not my local park, but
definitely not.
That's my fucking spot, man. I'm gonna tell you that. And I grew up, like, you know, I worked down the street from there back in the day, so I used to stop there and skate. And I seen a lot of stuff. I seen that part turn good to bad.
Yeah.
Where I seen heroin addicts and stuff. Not to be off topic, but damn, place got pretty crazy.
It's not. I feel like it's every skate park has their time. Like,
of course.
A lot of I've heard the same stuff about Westco, and then but then I look at places like in like the SGV. I think like
San Gabriel Valley. You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that place called? Sheldon Park.
Oh, Sheldon Park. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one changed. Like it got like out of nowhere
graffitied out. Yeah.
Fucked up. Before it was all respected. Now it's just like, you know. It's
my first time going there, I had to climb through a fence through the freeway.
You got to go through the back. Man.
Yeah. That was my first. But to be honest, it made me feel like I was like a skater
it's
again.
Legit. No, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like it's a skate park, but you have to be all ghetto to get in here. Sick.
That's why
that's what I missed, man. Like, you know, like
well, I mean, it's a skater
skate in the
spot.
spot.
Right?
Keep jumping fences. Exactly.
That was a movement.
But at my age, I don't want to jump a fence.
I'll
cut a hole.
Age of skateboarding, you're just like, I don't want to jump a fence. I just want to skate something chill.
Have you ever skated Walnut High School?
Dude, those are the best
ledges. Is that the one where I got my switch no side?
Yes, that's cool. He's talking about that
it's
same
sick ass spot.
Sorry, I got to switch no side on one of those ledges.
Oh my god.
These guys,
well,
we got clips.
If you walk all the way towards the back where that big ass stair set is at, there's a little chill fence you can just walk over pretty much.
I just walk up it's a 23, right?
Yeah.
I just walk up that and then just fucking, you know, you gotta like hold both.
No, so
back and chin go up and shit.
So if you walk towards the back of the parking lot, for anyone who wants to skate Walnut, walk towards the back of the parking lot.
Oh,
it's a chain link fence and you just jump over.
And you just jump over.
It's way smaller.
It's a lot easier to get in.
I forgot about that. Damn.
Yeah,
the parking's not always open though.
No.
So just to keep it, just for our local skaters there, that's for you.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
It's like if you know Walnut, you know Walnut. It's a historic school now with
the 23.
Nija,
Victor Sevis, Backsmith. Right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
No.
Yeah, Victor Sevis, Backsmith.
Nija did that gnarly kink rail on the front of it.
Oh yeah, the Nija.
He was Backsmith. Sadly, he got injured and he's out of the game.
No,
fucking
for America too.
Raleigh back in the day during.
Yeah.
Raleigh the 21.
Oh no way.
That the one in the front of the school. Raleigh, that was his Tony Hawk Underground video.
Holy shit!
Oh, Tony Hawk Underground video when you had to unlock the tape.
Yeah, when you
unlock the tape. Yeah.
That was his ender in the video. He ollied the 21 and just lands it, does a tray flip in the middle of the street.
And his last name is Rowley. Raleigh.
Shout out to Jaws, ollie over the rail, Milton Martinez. When I first hit him up,
we're getting all kinds of shout outs today. Shout out to all the pros. Killed that spot. Shout outs, man. Yeah, so any other thing you want to give to the younger generation about skateboarding?
Yeah, just, you know, take it easy. You guys gotta have a lot of time. Even me, all of us here, we've got a lot of time.
Yeah,
skateboarding's forever, really. So
it can be. It can be forever, man. I'm in my 40s and I'm still doing it, man.
Exactly. That's an example right there.
Dream spot you would skate?
Definitely want to visit. I don't know if you guys heard Holland Crest Rail.
Yeah.
It's in West Covina. It's like a 8-stair rail. It's been destroyed, man. But one personal session I was at, I saw Front Feeble go down by a good friend named Josh. And not Front Feeble, I'm sorry. Frontside Hurricane. I'm not sure if he landed it or not, but it was just fucking insane at the time. I didn't skate rails, so I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing here? But fucking
Yeah, you're witnessing.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely showed the example. Like that trick is insane, and I definitely want to go back and try front feeble because I wasn't able to land it last time I went. So
That's sick. That's sick.
gotta get back.
Skate anywhere in the world.
Definitely. It's a hard one, man. I've seen
I mean, don't have to be one. Mention multiple if you have them.
I've seen like a lot of like Berlin clips and Macba. Barcelona's insane.
Same spot, but yeah,
Uh,
almost. Maybe they're two different cities. Yeah, in the same area of
The
Spain.
area is just,
No.
just
Berlin is Germany, and then
Yeah, but Macba, Spain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Macba will come into
yeah.
Spain.
Berlin because there's a writer for America that I don't know. I forgot his name. It's not.
It's all good.
Matisse Balk. That's one of the guys, but there's another guy that they just came out with a video out there, and they were fucking throwing out like a jam, like skating a rail that pretty much flops every level. All the
Oh,
way
flops down. Like you had to
Yeah.
drop.
think-
Drop.
Grant Taylor was there too. It was a video that Thrasher put out, I think.
Sick.
It's insane, man. But yeah, definitely one of those because they're wild out there.
That's dope.
And there's no speeding limit, so.
Oh,
No,
so
Autobahn. I know what you're talking about.
okay, so you're a car guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What anything you want to share about cars that you want to talk about?
Just
Favorite car? Anything you dream car?
I have a lot of friends in the car like scene right now. Like, and I'm not talking about takeovers, none of like the stupid stuff that I think, but actually getting out to the track. And I just want to say like to those people dedicating that shit, Brandon, Soju. Like,
Soju. Okay.
Those are my homies that Chris Black.
Shout out to them.
Doing that, like that shit's insane. It looks like a dream, but like
Okay.
maybe one day we'll all get there. That shit's insane.
That's dope, man. That's dope. We're kind of winding down to the end of this episode today, and I guess what was my crazy question? If you could go back to an era of skateboarding, like what era would you want to be a part of? You think like a year or something?
Probably like
And skate with the pro, maybe. Let's throw that in there.
Ooh,
Like if
good
you,
one.
yeah. Yeah, like if you're in a video, like you're like, oh, I wish I was in that one.
Well,
Skating with the pro.
Yes.
I don't know about skating with a pro. I do have a funny story about
Let's
being
get
with
into
a
it.
pro-ish, sort of, not really. I was in
Share it.
back in the day. I was invited to skate an indoor skate park that was
Yeah.
being demolished. I think like in the coming year.
Okay.
No specifics. Just it was like I don't know. I mean, hopefully you don't see this, but it's like it was. I was in the car with Artemis.
Well, don't say his
Barante.
name if you don't want him
No,
to
they
see
were
it.
cool. They were cool. It was cool. It was cool. Because it was a funny time. Steve
Okay.
actually invited me. If you guys remember LJ,
All right.
LJ, that young kid, hard flipping the 8,
I
crazy.
think so.
Yeah, he told it at the time I had a car, and he told us if I took them, that I could come skate, and I was like, hell yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I come through, and then like majority of the time it's just me and Steve skating while they're doing their thing, you know, because obviously they had things going, and the funny thing is that like they told me at the end of the day, like we went to Carl's, we got food, and then on the way back home to LA, or from LA, they told me to stop by like a liquor store real quick, so I did. And I'm just
Right.
waiting.
Don't tell me
to-
they did a beer run.
Yeah, no. It wasn't
Okay.
it wasn't a beer run. It was a snack run, bro.
A snack run?
It's like you're
Okay, a
a
snack
run.
I'm like
A snack
19,
run, yeah,
driving the car,
okay.
and you see Barante, like that. I don't know if you guys remember that little kid right back in the day.
Thank
like,
God this is at the end of the
back
episode.
in 3. Fucking, he's a gnarly skater, but
Yeah.
that kid was funny. He just running with a fucking
Snacks. Holy shit.
The real snack club.
But definitely probably hanging with pros is probably always a good time. Just like hanging with friends, you know.
Okay, and
It shouldn't be
then
different.
and then being in that era, like if you were to skate with what skate era would you skate in?
Definitely probably like around when I actually like was just skating, like not really thinking about it like that.
Mhm.
Just it was just in my life, so I would have to skate somewhere, or I got stuck in Ontario Mills Mall, and I had to skate all the way to Pomona Station, get there at 2 a.m. and
God
fucking
damn, that's a skate, dude.
Two of my wheels, the bearings popped. I had to walk pretty much from halfway Ontario to Pomona Station, and luckily there was a bus back in the day. Shout out to buses, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the fucking bus transportation.
But yeah, definitely good times.
Yeah. All right, man. Fuck, dude. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story, dude.
Yeah, no
man.
worries, man.
Jose, man. Castillo in the house. Dude, I love it, man.
Homies call me Horsey or,
Horsey?
Yeah, just
okay.
something like
let them know where they can find you on Instagram.
Right now it's Choomie. It's CHOOMIE _.
Do you have a YouTube channel or anything you want to promote?
I do, but all that should be like on the Instagram. I don't remember the names for it, but
we'll find it.
Yeah, you guys will see it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty organized.
We'll link you in. Trust me.
Hell yeah.
Is there any trick you want to film, like a dream trick that is banging?
So right now, I really do want to skate more and kind of going back to when we were talking about the shoes, the Julian Davidsons. I really respect that guy a lot. He's insane. Thank you for replying the times that you have, showing me some hope and courage, and
right.
Also these shoes are amazing, and I'm really inspired by him just
exactly,
not too crazy, just skateboarding. He did his thing since he was young. So
that's what it's all about, the love.
Yeah, exactly. And it's insane. It's just he went to Zimbabwe or some shit like that, bro. I don't know, man. Somewhere out there. Ruka went on a trip to some country, bro, and it was just insane. But no, yeah, definitely killing it. I want a front 360 something soon, but we'll definitely see. We'll link it up. If you guys see my Instagram or something, there'll be something coming soon.
Dope, man.
Yeah. I seen you front 360 some stuff. You're really good at that. Have you ever thought about front 360 to a rail or front 360 board slide or something like that?
Hopefully in the upcoming time. Just right now, the message for all the young people or all the people skating, just take it one by one and just don't rush. I mean, I would love to walk out right now and just go do a front 3 or
right.
some crazy ass shit. But
everybody's got some plans. But
damn, man,
you gotta wait to see that shit. If it happens, you'll see it. Trust me. And if he has anything going down, or if you have anything going down in the future, you're welcome back to promote it anytime on the show. If you got any clips going down, anything in the future, bro. And like I said again, dude, thank you for telling your story. I love the fact that you're representing your city. You're representing everything that, what we do here at the Locals Sk8. And I want to thank you for coming down again, once again.
Thank you guys, man, making this happen.
I think we're coming down to the end of it, right? Yeah. All right. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you haven't hit that like yet, go ahead and smash that like button. I'll go ahead and wait.
Don't forget the notification bell.
Now I'm still waiting for them to like that fucking button. And then, so now that you're back, make sure to hit that subscribe, follow us, hit that notification button, follow us on Instagram, we're the Locals Sk8. Let them know where they can find you.
At Choomie_.
That's it, man. Yeah. I want to thank my boys in the house, the Couch Boys, Peralta, aka Zombie Wolf. We got Listo in the house, aka Listo Ass Folk. And just to let you guys know that we're here coming at you every Thursday nowadays. And I just want to let you know, do everything you can do today to make everything better tomorrow. So leave you with that. Peace.